Hey guys, welcome back to Loud Pedal Garage YouTube channel. Before we get today's video started, I wanted to tell you about a little project that I've been working on. I've been working with Brian at Octancraft to come up with some ideas for a line of 914 parts. If you don't know who Brian is, you need to go check out the Octancraft website. Check him out on Instagram. He makes a lot of really cool custom stuff for 911s, and he's wanting to do the same thing for 914s. It's kind of outlaw stuff, hot rod stuff. So it's definitely fits right in with what I like to do. And which is why Brian reached out to me, and we've been just kind of brainstorming on some ideas. I've sent some parts over to him to duplicate and see what we can do. You'll see some new bits and pieces on my car throughout the winter that after he gets them built. So if you have any ideas or any requests for anything that you want for your car, reach out to Brian, reach out to me. We'll collaborate and come up with solutions. So I think it's going to be really cool for the 914 community, and it's just going to make some really cool parts. So with that said, let's get into today's video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Loud Pedal Garage YouTube channel. This is episode 3 or 4 or 5, who knows, of the inner and outer console repair, the custom fabrication of the square tubing outer console, basically the entire winter's worth of repairing this car so we could go rallying. We made it through the summer, did some really awesome rallies, put on 6,000 miles or so, and now we're going to pull this apart and inspect it and see how it turned out. And then we'll jump into the video showing you how I got it to this point. I did lose some footage, so there's going to be a lot of pictures of it thrown in here instead of video, but we'll do the best we can. So let's get into it, get this fender flare removed from here, and get going. Race cars are the best. All right. So, try to not throw a shadow on this, but here's what we've got so far. Everything looks pretty solid. I don't see anything cracked. Really, everything looks really good. Like I said, it worked really well. We'll have to get it up on jack stands and get the suspension pulled off of it, do a really good inspection of it. But this is much, much stronger than what they built from the factory. It'll last a lot longer. You can really lean into it a lot harder and not worry about it breaking. And there's even some more adjustability with these than there was from the factory pieces. So I think it's going to work out really good. I still have to build it for the other side. I just wanted to use this side as a kind of a test, and I'll do it on the other side, and then this will all get finished and painted. So I think we're going to do some body stuff this winter, and got some surprises. So this will work out really nice, and well, I'll just go ahead and show you how we got here.
All right, now that the outer section of the long repair is done, we can go ahead and start fabricating the outer console on the passenger side. I wanted to start off this by making a reinforcement plate that's going to weld up against the outer long area that we can weld the outer console to when we fabricate it. The outer long is inherently, it's just sheet metal, so it's kind of weak. I don't think that it's strong enough for what we want to do, so we'll just go ahead and make this template, some CAD, cardboard aided design, and we'll transfer this over to some metal. I think we're going to use this 3/16 bar, and I could have gotten a piece that was the whole size, that was covered the entire width, but this way this will be divided into two pieces, and I'll be able to weld down the middle of it, which will help give it support to the long as well. So I think it's going to be a little stronger this way. As always, I'm using the Eastwood SC, I believe it's called SCT tool, to get all the mill scale off, make sure we've got a good surface to weld on. It's just nice getting it clean and getting all the mill scale and oil off of it. So here's what I'm talking about. The pattern is double the size of the material that I'm working with. So make two pieces. It'll have a seam down the middle. Like I said, I think that's an advantage because we're actually going to be welding around the edges in the middle. And then after this, I'll put some holes in it and we will rosette weld. Just make sure that it's tied in really well to the long. All right, now that our piece is cut out and drilled, we get it tacked on there. Make sure that it fits good, it's tight all the way around. Get the control arm kind of mocked up in place, make sure that the outer console is going to fit right and it's going to hit the pad. A little quick test mock-up of the outer console, and then get to welding. Rosette welds start the process. It kind of helps suck the panels together, and then the next thing will be that seam weld in the middle. Get that welded up, and then finally just weld the perimeter and get everything cleaned up. All right, so it's here that we basically lost video footage for most of the rest of the project, the reassembly of everything, putting it all back together. But these pictures kind of represent the process that I went through. I got it all tacked up, got supports welded in, everything cleaned up really good, and then primer and paint and reassemble the car. We got the car all finished up and back together about 2 weeks before the Rucos rally, just in time for some shakedown drives.